Yo, what's up, guys? Let's talk about the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are your official NBA Cup champions. They beat the San Antonio Spurs in the last round to crown themselves, and I am so happy for the New York Knicks. And I think of all the teams that much deserved this in-season championship run, and no other team deserved it more than the New York Knicks. They have built something special here. Ever since switching the head coach from Tom Thibodeau to Mike Brown has found his lean way, and looks like the Knicks have finally found their identity. It took a while for the Knicks to start off the season and find that identity that they've been searching for with all the chemistry and the new acquisitions and the whole new game plan change. But they found it, and they were able to beat the San Antonio Spurs. And this is a great momentum for the Knicks. It's not just about winning the in-season tournament, but what this does for the whole team is insurmountable to what you can think how the Knicks can lead this rest of the season and finish and possibly become first in the East, which I'm predicting the Knicks will bypass the Detroit Pistons and become the first team in the Eastern Conference, go to the playoffs, and see this team as a conference finals team at the very least. OG Anunoby was huge in this NBA Cup run. His defense was significant to boosting the Knicks offense, and Jalen Brunson, he was the star to highlight it all. He had 35 points against the Toronto Raptors, 40 points against the Orlando Magic, and of course in the Spurs game, 25 points and 8 assists. And those assists were huge for the Knicks. And they got Tyler Kolek involved, Jordan Clarkson involved, and that's what allowed all those Knicks players to get comfortable and receive that win. And also, I can't lie, the minute restriction from Victor Wembanyama helped a lot too. He didn't play that whole game, and the Knicks took advantage when Wembanyama wasn't on the floor, which I loved. And the offensive rebounds, that was big, and that's something the Knicks can consistently build on for the rest of the season, is the rebounding from Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns. Mitchell Robinson had 15 rebounds. That's incredible. And a lot of them were good offensive rebounds because Mitchell Robinson is an insane, great offensive rebounder. One of the best offensive rebounders in the league, you can say. Those are big. In the defense, they kept Stephon Castle in check, only 15 points, but did have 12 assists. Kept De'Aaron Fox in check, a player who averages around 21 points per game. Only kept him to 16 points. That was a big game factor and a key for the Knicks to win that game, keeping De'Aaron Fox in check, because he can change the game in an instant moment. All it takes, and there was a period of time where De'Aaron Fox got hot, but it didn't last long enough. And the Knicks were able to carry that away into their own fashion and take advantage on their offense and their defense, because defense turns into offense for the New York Knicks. I love Tyler Kolek. He looks like somebody that the Knicks can try to consistently implement in their rotation, especially with Mike Brown, who wants to implement more of those depth pieces, a lot different than Tom Thibodeau. So Tyler Kolek, I like what I saw from him. A good energy booster, can find his shot. He looked confident. Didn't look like he was scared or hesitated or anything like that. So I like what I saw from Tyler Kolek for sure. Jordan Clarkson, I do want to see him be more consistent. He's just that flamethrower. He had 15 points, and those were huge for the Knicks. But looking to see what the Knicks can build on from here on out is OG Anunoby significantly implying his defensive attributes. Josh Hart being the Hart catalyst, the cornerstone for the New York Knicks, of course. So I look for the Knicks to keep up that great three-point shooting efficiency. Jalen Brunson to consistently be that star, and Towns to he didn't have the greatest game against the Spurs, but being guarded by Victor Wembanyama, and he just couldn't find his shot all the way through. But that's okay, because he still was pretty good on defense and was able to get them rebounds, which the Knicks needed. He played his role for the Knicks to win that game. Towns keep shooting them threes. The Spurs had an 11-point lead, and the Knicks came all the way back to get that win in the fourth quarter. Shows the perseverance and the resilience that we all know the Knicks do have. Not going to worry about too much with Towns. We'll pick it back up. The Knicks' next game comes on Thursday, December 18th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time against the Indiana Pacers, last year's NBA in-season tournament cup winners. But it shouldn't be much of a problem. The Pacers aren't nearly as good as they were last season. I think the biggest threat for the New York Knicks comes in from the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder. I still don't think the Knicks are officially a championship team because Oklahoma City Thunder is still too damn good. I'll put it that way, because their chemistry is so much better than the Knicks, and it's crazy to say, and they're just a top tier team. If the Knicks can just they keep playing the way they're playing, though, I don't see how they can lose to any other team in the NBA. Jalen Brunson being the catalyst that he is, even if he has off shooting night, for the other players to pick him back up and do their due diligence, and they take more shots if need be and know when to do it and get in the right spots, the right times, is what Mike Brown is doing a good job so far at coaching. And I love that. Mike Brown, keep doing what you're doing. We'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what your guys' thoughts about the Knicks winning the NBA in Cup season tournament. Your guys' thoughts. And remember to subscribe. Peace out.